It's that time again. How do I start this video? For those of you who don't know, my name is Ivan, aka Infantry Inc., aka formerly IR528. Whatever. The point is that I did a lot of wrestling content both on my Twitch and YouTube. So almost by myself. I had a big. It was a one-man show. I had people voice act their characters. I got a lot of people into wrestling who were former wrestling fans back in the Attitude Era, who were not fans, who became fans, because I did a little something different than most content creators do on here. Well, I mean, at the time, I did it in 2015 all the way to 2019, and then tragedy happened when 2K19 got corrupted, and then more tragedy happened when 2K20 happened. Ugh. But I'm here to react to possibly, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Let's be honest. It's the WWE 2K22 hit list trailer. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to watch it together. I'm really scared to hit the play button.
Just a mirage from Kobe Kingston. Who could forget the incredible comeback story of Edge? Every move from Lashley is just thunderous.
A universe populated by monsters, giants, and larger-than-life beings, I was determined to find my own path to the top of the mountain in sports entertainment.
Okay, I can nitpick the shit out of this. I'm gonna nitpick the shit out of this. Okay, first of all, redesigned gameplay engine. How many times have we heard that? How many times have we heard, we've built this from the ground up? No, you didn't. Maybe they did. I don't know. I'm usually skeptical. I want to go back to the controls here. Because it said new controls. So I'm kind of just like, all right. So C bottom left, dodge / climb, run, pick up object, 3 intolerance instead of 4. Not that that matters, but hold RT and you can do finisher, signature, payback, submission. Light and heavy attack? Ugh. Hold Y to block, Y to reverse. Wait, what? It's like a fighting game? I don't know how I feel about the controls. That's just me though. Yeah, I don't know. You can bob and weave. You can bob and weave. That's what they showed there. That's the thing now. It's a boxing game. Okay. I don't think that was really important to add. I don't know. 2K Showcase, Rey Mysterio. You know, some people like Showcase mode. It's a great way to relive, you know, iconic moments. You know, I have nothing wrong with it. I think a lot of people want Showcase to be scrapped to make room for something else. But in my opinion, if Warzone can be like a fucking terabyte, then why can't a WWE game be like a terabyte? You know? Just throw everything in the kitchen sink in there, you know? And then MyGM. So they added a GM mode in here. But See, they got classes, they got cost, they got popularity, they got stamina. Stamina? Draft order, so you can draft from Smackdown Raw. Okay. What's this here? We got opener, self promo, mid card, self promo, main event. Smaller scale type of GM mode. I don't know how customizable it'll be. I think something that people wanted was GM mode. Yes, we wanted that, but I think we wanted to be able to make it our own. You know, I'm a sucker for custom creations. I feel like it's a great way as a content creator. If I had customization options within a mode, I think being able to use created characters, not only to do stuff, you know, from outside WWE, but also to, you know, personally, I like making other people who watch, you know, my subscribers, my followers, the people in my community. I like making them wrestlers. So that way the people who watch me and support me see themselves or see something to represent themselves. So they don't need knowledge of, you know, who's popular in pro wrestling now, because, you know, they're probably not a fan currently. You know, it's just, you know, maybe I'm nitpicking. I said I would, but this is just something where I'm like, small scale, how much customization do we have? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna fall short. Like, you know, I'm keeping my expectations really low because 2K has let us down time and time again. And I'm gonna tell you something. I am not gonna sit here and tell you this game has potential. I hate that word. That word has been so used in every single failed, you know, WWE game or other game that had potential. Like, at least, you know, from my seeing of use of that word. Every time people said this game has potential and this and that, they kind of just talk it up, and then it falls short. So I'm keeping my expectations low, so that way, even if it does, you know, exceed those expectations, I'm happy with that. You know, I don't oversell it. There's a wrestling term for you. My faction, I think my faction is going to work something like the Ultimate Team or My Team stuff and like the EA games. Maybe, I don't know. My Rise career mode stuff, that's awesome. That's always great, I think. I personally want voice acting, but if the voice acting would be corny, I just use subtitles. I'll dub over it in a video. Other people will dub over it in a video. Maybe like tweak it up, make it their own. I don't know. That's just me. Creation suite. Right here, a striker style. We got some MMA looking guy. I like this. I do. And they have a wheel here. This kind of looks like an EA game. You know? I'm okay with that. Technician powerhouse. All my big boys and girls out there. Representation. For those of you who don't care, you're skinny. Fuck you. But, you know, we gotta have our heavy people in there too. You know? And there's some great heavy set wrestlers that people, you know, see themselves in. You know, off the top of my head, Vader, and then Keith Lee. You know, there's others, but I'm gonna just use those two. Messed up with Keith Lee, man. Onward and upward, as my favorite content creator would say. Drew looks weird. It's his nose. It's his nose. It's like they took his angry face that he makes when his nose gets pointed and they made that his normal nose. Did you guys notice that? I feel like they took that nose, like him doing a face of him just going like, and they took that nose, that shape, and they left it on his normal face. So he constantly looks like he's just like, you know? Goldberg with a little bit more chest because he doesn't have that nowadays. That's it. I mean, you know, I'm gonna nitpick. I'll believe it when I see it. That's my reaction to this. As much as I could sit here and tell you what, you know, I'm excited for this and that, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll believe it when I see it. You know, those of you who just casually play wrestling to just be your favorite wrestler, to create your character and go against others, you know, by no means is this towards you, but if you don't care about all this stuff that content creators do, get the game, have fun. That's the point of all this. On any console, no matter who you like or don't like, enjoy the game when it comes out. For content creators, both big and small, new, old, I think we should all be in the same place here of I'll believe it when I see it. Bigger content creators, not myself. They'll probably have early access to it to give us the inside scoop. Whether who you follow or not is going to tell you the truth about how they feel, be genuine, authentic. I think the most important thing is that as a content creator, you do your own research on if this is something you could see yourself putting time and effort into making this content, into making other people enjoy it. Me, I see this game and I've been lacking pro wrestling content for myself, not for making content for others, for myself. I love wrestling, and not being able to play something has been, just eating away at me. One of the things I did just to kind of suppress all that stuff that's been eating away at me not being able to play a game, I've done Fire Pro, but I've also been reading John Moxley's book. It's blurred out. Doesn't need to be, but yeah. Great book, by the way. I hope... I said I'm not going to say anything. I'll believe it when I see it, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. If you stuck through this whole thing, I know I just kind of rambled, and who knows how this turns out. And if you're new, first time seeing this, I would really, really appreciate it if you go and watch my playlist. I should have a playlist of World Championship Alliance. That's WCA. It's basically a show I started back in 2015. I commentate over it. It used to be live, but it was then pre-recorded. I had people voice act their own characters. Every single character in the show was a custom-made character, and it's somebody that someone in the chat of my community, a new person, with new or old, gets to see themselves as and root for. And we had mini games within the chat of the show. We have chat champions. We have a bunch of all that stuff. It's a very good time. It's also not PG. Just a fair warning. But yeah, that's my reaction for this WWE 2K22 hit list trailer. It's a mouthful. The hit list trailer. Yeah. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'll see you next time.